Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yeehawlads podcast, episode number 126. We ended off last episode wondering how Andy was get his XJ shell off his trailer, and we'll get right into that to start the show. But first, joke of the day time. The people like it, so we can't stop doing it.
Who says that they fucking like it?
Jeremy Wilson.
All right, fair enough.
He said it's a staple. We got to keep doing it.
All right.
And if he says it, then, well, he's one of the three people that watch. So
Hey,
Fair.
he's 1/3 of the population.
Yeah, the majority.
Is that how that works? Anyway.
A viewer population.
Ahem. What do you call an apology written in dots and dashes?
Morse something.
Well, Morse code is writing in dots and dashes. So it's an apology written in dots and dashes. The audience can leave their guesses in the comments now. Don't cheat, because I'll know. I can see the wheels spinning on these guys. They're like, it's there, but you don't know where to go with
Morse.
it. I'm going to put like a timer or some background noise on Get copyright in the first 3 seconds just for this nonsense.
I don't know. Morse something. Final answer.
The answer is remorse code.
God fucking damn it. I fucking knew it. I knew it was Morse something.
You're remorseful. That's why
God,
it's an
Jesus
apology.
Christ.
Which
I
is why
hate my life.
Which is why I apologize for joke of the day every time, but we're still here, so.
Yuck.
But yeah, we'll start off getting into the burning question at the end of last week's, which was Andy trying to figure out how he's going to unload his XJ shell off the trailer with no help. How would you like to get into this?
Can I take a guess?
Sure.
Trees and some ratchet straps.
Trees?
No ratchet strap to hold up the transmission because the cross member is gone. Because the cross member,
fair enough.
technically, the transmission mount is underneath the transfer case, and this
Yes.
has no transfer case anymore.
Right.
So which I don't know how this happened. Like when Alex was loading it onto the trailer, the transmission was up, and then it just fell.
It just stopped being up.
Like on the way home. I'm
Was
like,
there like
how
a
does
piece
that-
of wire or something holding
was,
it up?
Maybe.
was like the shifter cable holding it up, maybe, or something like
No,
That'd be
I
funny.
don't
The
know.
plug
Yeah,
for the
maybe actually there might have been the shifter.
the plug for the transmission.
something,
You just
I don't
ripped
know.
it apart. Anyway, okay, so explain the XJ shell and what state it is in.
XJ shell, it's an exact twin to my off-road Jeep or my actual built Jeep.
Yeah, it's like a 2001 or 2.
This one's a 99 or 2000. Mine is an 01.
Same body though.
Yes. So
Four-door crew four-door XJ with no axles, no transfer case.
yes,
Basically, just a motor, trans, and body panels.
correct. And a hatch that had glass, so that's
Yes.
already on. Which big fan.
We swapped that for last weekend.
Yeah. So then, it's been sitting on my trailer, and I'm like, probably got to do something here soon about that because I need to put my car on the trailer for rally here relatively soon.
Right. You're
And
kind of trying to figure out how to actually get it
yeah.
off.
So my buddy Trevor is buying it from me. He lives down in Missouri though, and he has axles and all the things to put axles under it.
Because he currently has a running, driving, wheeling Jeep. It's just rusting
Yeah,
out.
he wants the shell, but he has all these extra parts, not even the ones on his Jeep, just another spare set of axles and stuff.
Right.
And a long arm kit and whatnot. So he's like, "Oh yeah, like we could get it figured out. Don't even worry." I'm like, "Cool." So the plan is for him to come up and do that. The problem is not anytime soon. And I'm like, "Well, I need my trailer back," and it's been on there for like a month now. So
Especially when Trevor just spent the last week in Moab.
yes,
So he
that
has,
looked like an awesome trip.
took a week of vacation and everything else, so he's not going to take another
2
couple
weeks.
days.
It was like Sunday to Sunday.
It was a full at least week.
Yeah.
So he already took a big vacation, so he's not going to take time to come up here and rip this stuff off your trailer.
Which it's fine. I just need it off my trailer now because I need to use it. So I'm like, all right, how do we do this? And
we had kind of theorized a couple of things last week of like your neighbor's got a tractor, but it's probably not big enough to pick the whole thing
it wasn't
up.
big enough to at least get the motor out.
Or it wouldn't go high enough.
It wouldn't go high enough. So I'm like, all right, like maybe we can, maybe it'll lift the whole thing, but at the same time, still probably 2,000 pounds between two Kubotas, one on either side. I'm like, that's still kind of a lot for these little garden tractors, essentially. Like,
Hey, they're fucking haul ass though.
I'll say they're very useful for what they are, but as far as payload it leaves some to be desired.
The regular 20-some horse BX is good for 500 pounds of bucket weight.
Yeah.
Not 1,000 or 2,000.
Yeah. So I'm like, we gotta figure something out here.
Snap the pins off it.
Yeah. They run out of hydraulics. They just won't do anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You can't. The pump doesn't make enough pressure to
pressure
blow
to-
the thing
yeah.
apart.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whereas big tractors will rip shit apart without a second thought.
And then spray hydraulic fluid over hot
That's
exhausts.
This
and
is
then
why
burst into flames.
a high pressure relief is a good thing. Don't just take the set screw and cram it all the way in. There's a reason they're set there usually.
Yeah.
But
so,
you can give it a quarter turn for good luck,
Yeah, so this was Sunday was I decided to start doing this. I forgot what else. I did something else in the morning, but this was I'm like, okay, I should probably really go do that and like get
Yeah.
that done.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well, let's look around at every tree I own and look for a limb that kind of hooks out a ways so I can kind of like put some rigging on it.
Because you can't really just rip this thing straight backwards off the deck because it's a wooden deck and all the hard body.
Yeah, also my
frames.
ramps are like back there, so he'll have to go down the ramp. They're not like hold on; they're permanently affixed to the trailer.
They don't slide onto the back; they pivot off the back.
Yeah, I'm like I don't really know what to do with that.
And the one's already had a broken weld on it, so whatever.
True.
I guess you could have like pulled the bolts out of them and taken like the actual pin
I
off
thought about it, but they're all so rough. I'm like I'm gonna redo this thing entirely, so I'm like I don't even want to touch it till then, honestly.
No point in rigging it and breaking stuff right now trying to get ahead of it.
So yeah, so I'm like, well, all right, look around. I looked at one tree and I'm like, okay, that looks good. Hook the trailer up to the truck, pull it around, kind of try to get close to it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna drive down the fucking ditch or like down the hillside in my truck if I try to get here because it was less of an area than I thought. It was kind of on that high area where I was planning to put the house.
Kind of like where your other little burn pile was before.
Yeah, but back a little bit further
Yeah.
on that high spot. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, you're pretty much right at the peak of the
There's
hill.
one big enough tree there with a big branch off of it, or there's one other one. I'm like, well, I'm assuming I have to go off the other one now because I can't really get to that one.
Sure.
It was also like, I was also looking at them like, I need it out of the way enough, but also easy enough to get back on a trailer once we throw the axles under it.
Because once you set it down, it's going to live there until it gets
Probably
moved.
another month or so, yeah.
Yeah, so you can't do it in the driveway because you
Yeah.
still can't move it around.
Correct.
Your four-wheeler will not pull it with no axles.
Absolutely not. So I'm like, all right, like,
just wait till it snows and just it's got a unibody, so it
yeah, it'll
you know
slide.
it doesn't
It'll slide.
snow.
Actually, the lowest,
yeah.
the lowest hanging thing is the exhaust manifold.
Oh.
Yeah.
I suppose it kind of
It's got a flange on it,
Yeah.
and it's the flange like hangs down like 2-3 inches. I'm like, wow, that is a bummer.
That's
Good thing I don't care about it because I have like I'll buy a new one when I rebuild this motor or reuse.
You buy
the
one of
in
those
my
cool
currently.
tubular twin manifold things. Individual zoomies.
Yeah, something like that.
fuck it, just take the headers off, flip them upside down, straight out.
Can't do that on an XJ because the intake and the exhaust are on
Oh,
the same
shit,
side
that's
of the
right.
motor.
Which also makes heat soak really fucking bad and boils the fucking injector.
I don't know
the
why.
fuel rail and
I
shit.
can't believe that nobody just makes a cross plane or a cross manifold head that just slaps on there.
Yeah,
and
just
flip
take the
intake
head
to other
off and
side.
flip it.
That
No, 'cause
yeah.
the intake and exhaust are both on the head. You
Yeah.
can't flip
Ah,
it. It'd be so
Yeah.
easy, but I can't believe no one just does that. There's got to be a
I
reason.
mean, the problem is they work so well.
Oh, exactly. It's like
yes, they have
99
problems, but like 75% of them never get
Yeah.
hot, or if they do,
They let
it's
them get hot.
because
and
you're doing something you shouldn't.
the XJ is one of very few motors that you can confidently run to 240 plus degrees and then
Yes.
just turn it off and it's fine.
Yeah, it's like I'll figure it out tomorrow, or it'll still start the next time.
I have seen many reports of people seizing their motor up, like it's junk, whatever, and come back to it in the morning and it fires right up. It's like,
Yep.
how?
All the tolerance just faded away when it got
The-
cool.
The perfect tractor motor, and they put it in a Jeep. Can't believe this.
Uh,
But regardless, yeah, the manifold has to hang below the intake so it hangs super low.
Yes.
But you don't care about it anyway, so if you
so
have
yeah, I'm
to
like,
cut it-
well, whatever happens, happens. So I'm like, well, I held on to a couple of logs. They're like 5 6 feet long, and
well, like a foot around or so, just generic
8
tree.
inches, 10 inches maybe.
Sure.
I'm like, I'll just hang. I was like, I know I'm gonna use these for putting the Jeep onto.
Sure.
They were pretty like round, honestly. So I'm like, well, maybe I just like throw them underneath of it and like use it like a fucking
Like a conveyor roller.
like a
almost.
conveyor roller and just kind of roll it like once the one goes up to the front, just grab it and put it on the back and just like slowly work it off the trailer.
That's how they built the pyramids.
Exactly. You are correct.
and slave labor.
Well,
I didn't have any of those around.
they
so I
called them
couldn't use
aliens back then, but you know. Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well, figure something out here. And so
I mean, that's a good sounding plan.
yeah, and so I was like, I'm underneath this tree, so I have a come along. I can like winched the back up a little bit.
Kind of take some weight
There was
off
this
of it.
like sapling basically right behind it. I'm like, cool, I have a dead anchor straight behind me, and then I have a come along point straight above me, above the back, and I can kind of get some weight up, and then also it's not going to go forward or back, like it's dead hook to the tree behind, straight behind the trailer, so it stays in one place.
You got everything triangulated essentially.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, all right, well, I guess I'm just gonna like drive the truck and trailer forward now, like.
Yeah, you got the weight off of it. I guess why not?
But yeah, like took a while to get the straps up there to the right. Oh, don't spoil it yet. Don't look, Marcus. Don't look, Marcus.
No one's looking. It's fine.
Yeah, so if you look down here, this is after I moved it a little bit. But I'm like, oh yeah, like things. I'm like, oh, I should like take a picture of this before, just in case.
You got to get into the habit of doing that after 126 episodes.
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, just like
it's kind of
8 to 10 inch logs. You can see the manifold hook, the one it's stuck there.
Yeah. Your ramp is like wedged into the ground there.
Yeah, that I didn't account for. There's kind of a hump there, like where the tree, like the roots are. It just kind of held the dirt up some. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah. Now that I'm bringing the Jeep towards the back of the trailer, it's going to want to dig in, and the ramps are going to dig in and flip upwards.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, thank God it's the old hatch already, and it's a little fucked up anyway.
Yeah, the whole underside's got frame armor. It's fine.
Yeah, you're just giving it a little character.
So yeah, reorganize the logs a little bit to like to start going down the ramps. Essentially, I'm a quarter of the way down the ramps already. Essentially, at this point,
you're like farther along. You made progress. You're like, oh, this is working.
Yeah, go back. You can go to the next picture. That was my rope setup and come along setup.
I mean, rigging 101 says that this is all horribly wrong, but
I didn't even have it like strapped around the tree. It was just choking that. Because I couldn't get the rope to go around more, and I'm like, well, I need to have it at a certain height to use the come along. I'm like, well, one choke around the tree limb will be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's a tree. The bark's aggressive. It won't slip.
The barge rope, it's nice and coarse. Grabs it real good.
Yeah, you got like all sorts of stuff going on here.
Yeah,
this looks totally appropriate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm like, all right, well, let's let her go, I guess, and crap forward a little bit more, and
just kept dragging it off.
Well, I'll be honest, I went about a foot more, and then all of a sudden, the logs did what the logs should have done and rolled. And then took the whole rest of the Jeep, and then since it was on the come along, it swung like a swing
because it pendulumed off that.
Yeah, and I'm like, I wasn't thinking about it needing to drop and stay low to the ground.
Like, I calculated the odds, but I am bad at math.
Correct. So I'm like, I smashed the shit out of the hatch, but everything else is fine.
So essentially rolled down the ramps with speed, backed into the tree, and then flopped over sideways in the front.
Correct.
That is a predicament, yeah.
So I'm like, oh no, it was done at this point. I'm like, it's sitting right here. I just let it rest the way down.
You got it, but it's like, well, fuck, all right.
Yeah, so I grabbed the logs and like just kind of moved them, set it down flat. It's sitting on all the logs now. Yeah. Sorry, Trevor. Sorry about your shell.
As the tail shaft of the transmission's full of dirt now and just...
Well, I'm keeping the transmission.
I know.
So that's on me.
That's your problem, yeah.
So yeah, I'm like, whatever. Like
all things considered, could have went worse.
They're my body panel, so whatever.
This is true.
But yeah, now it's fully on the ground and ready for me to steal the engine out of and the rest of these panels and doors and whatnot. And
not too shabby.
Wow.
Yeah.
That did go. Yeah, that went fairly better than I expected. A little chaos happens, but
I could have accounted for it, but you know.
But again, how much can you account for? You're just like,
I'm like, well,
you're there
whatever.
by yourself. You can't be like, hey, like keep an eye on this while I pull forward. It's like I'm 25 feet away.
Oh yeah,
or more than that actually, probably.
18-foot trailer and then the bed and back door of my truck. So probably 35.
Yeah, you look back, you're like, oh, it's kind of going. It's.
And I just see it swing, and I hear a thunk, and I'm like, oh, and I walk back. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a tree-sized dent in the hatch now, and I'm like, well, thank God I got the good one off of it already. Like, I'm not out of anything.
How pissed would you have been if you were to bang? As the glass broke.
There's glass all up in the yard. 2, you broke your nice hatch.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but it's off now. So that's one minor victory, I would say.
One of the very many projects accomplished, at least.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you did this on Sunday. Is there a reason you didn't start on this Saturday?
Yeah, because I drove all day long. And I got to preface this by saying I took the most fucked up way to get to Indiana. Like, not really fucked up. Like, it was just a bunch of 2 lanes. But, like, I didn't want to go down to Champaign because it was, like, 30 minutes longer to get to this place.
Yeah.
So I went just straight fucking east.
Like, from kind of where we're at here.
Yeah. Like, through Streeter, through Dwight,
I've done a similar kind of path to that once.
I ended up I was going southbound 65, Interstate 65, north of Indianapolis.
Okay.
And it was the scariest 20 minutes of interstate driving that I've ever had.
Does it have to account for the fact your brakes still aren't that good?
No, honestly, it was the other people were the scary part.
Oh.
Yeah, I've driven I-80 for 6 years.
Mm-hmm. And complained about it plenty.
Yes. And I've been mad and I've been scared, but I've not been both. Like I said, this is the worst 20 minutes of driving I've ever had.
This was genuinely.
This was in a matter of 20 minutes. I bet I passed 30 people camping in the left lane, at least.
Right, which is your favorite thing.
And then probably that was about half the time I was waiting on weaving in and out of all the left lane campers, and then the other half the time I was sitting behind double semis.
Was it a 3-lane or a 2-lane?
2-lane.
Oh.
Yeah,
on a 3 you can usually make
Oh,
that
yeah,
work.
I'll figure something out. If I'm mad enough, I'll use every inch of the lanes. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, diving 2 lanes at a time to get around stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. But no, I'm just fucked. It's all the dipshits from Chicago going to Indianapolis. And then it's all the dipshits in Indianapolis because it's also a big city. I'm like, I hate this so much.
The big city living sounds so
Oh,
fun.
my God,
Nah,
dude.
I'd fucking kill myself.
Yeah, so holy shit, was it bad?
Just brutal the whole way down.
It was. I was on that interstate for maybe 45 minutes, but the first 20 of it, I didn't know what to say or what to do.
That's one of those, once you get on there, you're like, can I just get off and go any other direction?
I was trying to. The second I started looking for a reroute, it opened up. I'm like, perfect. And then there was I think it was like a white Volkswagen or something. They just start booking, and I'm like, I'm following you, brother. Like, me and you.
This guy knows where he's going.
Yeah, for another 25 minutes I was on it. It was perfect. I'm like, all right, thank God. And then I was only 20 or 30 minutes away from the guy's house. So I'm like, okay, not bad.
Not too bad. So what were you going to this guy's house for in Indiana?
Yeah, it's so actually I heard a pretty good story about this ATV.
Really?
So picked up essentially my childhood ATV. It's a
Bombardier DS90 or something.
01 to 06 was when they made these. They came in 2 colors. Yeah, Bombardier DS90. There's either red or yellow and orange. And this one, my cousins had the other color. I had the red one.
You had well, that's too new.
That's
Hold
a
on.
Can-Am. Yeah, it's a Can-Am.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Can-Am also decides to call their shit fucking DS's, but yeah. Yeah, I had this one, and they also with the different colors came the different tires too. I had the aggressive mud tire look, kind of.
Yeah,
and
kinda knobbier tires, whatever.
Yeah. And then my cousins had the yellow and orange
with the turf tires, essentially.
Yeah, essentially they're nice all-terrain-ish.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. So saw it on Facebook, $500. I'm like, that'd be cool, but I don't really care.
It's one of those things you see. You're like, oh yeah, I used to have. It's like
I would like to putt around on that thing. Sure. I'm like, nah, maybe not for $500 and 3.5 hours away.
Right.
And then he dropped the price for $350, and I'm like, well, that's mine now.
Well, that's a good enough reason.
And so I'm like, hey man, I'm super interested. Can I give you money to hold it because it's going to be a week or two before I can get out there? Then last week happened, which was Nick's wedding.
Minnesota Nick.
Yeah, Minnesota Nick's wedding.
Yeah, his 5-year anniversary /wedding /
and I was way too drunk hungover on Sunday to. We apologize for that episode. There was a lot of puke tucks.
Yeah, I tried to warn as many people as I could, and then put it in the title, so it's like you get what you get. I'm sorry.
Right. So I was way too messed up Sunday to go out and get it. So I'm like, hey, how about Saturday next week? He's like, yeah, that's fine. I already paid him $100 on PayPal, so it was reserved for me at least. He's like, yeah, I don't care, man. I'll be here.
I can't believe you don't get scammed more often. I'll be honest.
He was. I neglected to look at his profile before I even got out there.
Sure.
I get out there, he flips Fords and Dodges all the time. He had 8 second and third gens out there.
So you show up, you're like, oh, you have everything I want to play. I want all these
no,
things.
it was all flippable stuff. It's not great.
Okay, sure.
But it's this he has 3 barns all in a row on his family owns the plot of land and he has a renter in this house.
Sure.
He's like, I just use these shops. That's all we care about. And the one I was in was a brand new, probably 50 by 100, 50 by 120.
Okay.
I'm like, wow, nice.
Wow.
And he's like, there's a guy coming there to look at a 7.3 with aluminum flatbed on it. He's like, yeah, I'm flipping this, but I'm like, hey, cool. I'm like, I was taking the wheels off of it to get it in the back of the hatch of the Subaru because, I didn't take my truck for this either.
Yeah,
I asked the guy, the first question I asked him, like, how tall is it? He's like, it's 36 inches from floor to handlebars. I'm like, perfect.
You're like,
Let me go measure my Subaru.
You're like, what if we fold the handlebars down?
Yeah, I was like, it's 31. I'm like, okay, we let the air out of the tires and fold the handlebars back. We're good. And he's like, oh, yeah, we'll figure it out, man. I'm like, I like your style. He was helping me on it.
Yeah, like as a guy who flips stuff, he's like, I'll get it in this car. He's like, I'm not, we'll take the wheels off this thing.
Fit.
Yeah, we will cut the roof off your car. It's fine.
Ended up putting it in backwards and just taking the front tires off. I moved the handlebars down, but I think I could probably leave them up.
Because not only did you have this 4-wheeler in here, you also stopped by Steve's and got your welder.
Yeah, this was the first thing to cram in the car.
Yeah, yep. This was kind of like, here it is. It's in there. Neat.
It fits kind of nice in there. I'll be honest.
It fucking. I moved it over eventually to eventually fit the welder in too. Like there was a little bit more room, but there wasn't a lot.
I think you could have left the handlebars up or the front wheels on. 50-50.
For sure. Probably easier thing was honestly to take the wheels off.
Oh yeah,
like
it's
four little bolts.
Yeah,
or four little nuts.
4 14 mil head bolts. And I had brought my impact. I'm like, done.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, but
How did the car ride with an extra 400 pounds on the rear end?
not bad. Like I really didn't notice.
My tires.
I had my headphones in. I will bring that up.
Here it is.
Oh no!
I have my earbuds in because I still need to make. Another reason I wanted my welder back is because I have a exhaust parts kit in my fucking garage right now.
And your current exhaust is miserable.
It's fucking obnoxious. So yeah, I have a muffler and a full. It's gonna be from the cat back full custom, and then eventually I'm gonna do unequal length header and aftermarket cat and build the front half. But I'm gonna do it in one, half and half.
Are your cats in good shape?
No.
Yes. Well, yes, but it's old shitty fucking metal, so I'm probably gonna have to put new ones on. Well, I'll figure it out later. But for now, I just need to build the back half and make it fucking quiet because I'm sick of it. It is absolutely fucking atrocious.
I got that talking to twice over the weekend because we went.
I bought a cheapo muffler, or it's a Thrush. It's like $50.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know how it is and if it's like the perfect noise or not.
Do you know which Thrush? Is it a turbo or a welded?
I don't know.
That's usually the two. But yeah,
I bought it from fucking
like AutoZone.
Farm and Fleet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Better.
There were both of them there, and I think I went with the quieter of the two.
Turbo is the quieter one. They are quiet.
I think it is that.
But yeah, I got that talking to
nice.
Because we had to go to Rockford and back over the weekend. We went camping. Tori was like, on her way up there, she's like, why the fuck is this thing so goddamn loud? I'm like, well, you got to remember, it has a massive exhaust leak. And by massive, I mean it's dumping it right underneath the rear axle.
At least if it was out of the bumper, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
Like I've ran every type of setup. I had resonator, original muffler, this muffler. Like
and the exhaust keeps breaking in half too.
Yeah, that didn't help because I keep welding shit to the original exhaust. I'm like, it needs a proper exhaust.
You just need to rip it all out.
So yeah, that'll be done eventually. But yeah, so I had didn't notice how the car was handling. Had my earbuds in. Fucking had
couldn't have been that bad.
4.5 hours of podcast. I could listen to 2 on the way out there. I'm like, yeah, we're fucking good.
Just cruising.
Yep, cruising out there. Got there. Yeah, loaded it up. Other guy came to buy that 7.3 with the flatbed. I'm like, cool, man. I'm like, hey, mind if I'm just gonna go look around? He's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Go for it. So I walk around and while I'm doing, I'm like, ooh, my buddy Dominic wants nice 3rd, 4th, or 5th gen Cummins seats for his 3rd gen.
Sure.
And I'm like, well, he's got a lot of 3rd gens. Okay, maybe he's got a 4th sitting around here too, like somewhere. He had a Ford Flex, and there was a 2nd gen Explorer up on like a very steep dirt mound, but parked.
Sure.
I'm like, so they were drinking and parked it there, and then laughed and walked away. Like,
hell yeah,
type deal.
It's the local
and
landmark.
just a bunch of random shit around there.
It's Ram Hill, just like how we have Volvo Lake.
Island.
Yeah,
Volvo Island.
So yeah, I'm like, all right, like just kind of looking around. I asked him eventually. I'm like, hey, you got 4th gen seats, like nice 3rd, 4th, or 5th gen seats? He's like, nah, I don't have any. I'm like, all right, fair.
Cool.
Like, all right, cool. I'm out. So I started making my way towards Champaign. Yeah, I got to this guy's place at 12:30 Indiana time, so 11:30 our time.
Right. Which isn't too bad.
Yeah, it was an hour 45 to Danville, and I finally got to experience something that's been teased to me for 5 years.
Every
now.
bit of probably more than 5 years at this point.
Well, I've been listening to him since 2020.
Did you check? Okay.
Yeah, so
it's been a long time.
For 5 years, I've been teased by Steve and Mike and maybe some of the other guests who are from the Champaign Danville area.
Mostly those two. Oh, Ian too.
Ian, yeah,
Just
they
back
all
when he
talked
was still
about
on
it.
Yeah.
They've all talked about it. And I'm like, me and Brian have tried to go out of our way to eat this, to go
At
to this
least, like,
eatery place.
I would say 3 times.
At least.
Yeah.
And it's always a fucking holiday or a Sunday or it's too early in the morning to eat.
To the point where now we like Google it on the way. It's like, are they open today? It's like,
Yeah.
maybe. Like, I guess let's drive past.
Right. So it's called Gross Burger.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Danville, Illinois. It is the busiest little fucking. That picture doesn't do justice. One guy at the
There's
counter.
one person here, but
But it is a small little shack,
Mm-hmm.
and it is busy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they just apparently have the best burgers.
that's what everybody keeps saying.
And so I tell Steve, I'm like, hey, I'm going to be stopping in Danville. I'll be at your place. It's about a 40-minute drive from this place to Steve's.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I was like, do you want anything, Steve? Because I'm getting it for the first time ever. He's like, oh, I didn't realize it was the first time. This is a big deal for you. I'm like, fuck yeah, it is.
You're damn
Popping
right it
his
is.
cherry.
I'm popping my own cherry by eating this, but Steve was the one who recommends it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, they've talked about it at least.
Talked
So I'm
about
like, I got to try it.
It is mildly infamous. Just everyone keeps mentioning
Yeah.
it.
So all right, like, gotta try it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, American classic, like, combo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Done.
So I finally get here. I'll be honest, I got real excited once I realized that they are open. I'm getting it. I pull in. I'm like, let's go.
They're open. You're in a car-sized vehicle, not a truck with a 44-foot trailer. You know.
Yeah, because it is on a kind of a busy stretch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, let's fucking go.
Because this is kind of on the stretch between like Illinois and Badlands Off-Road Park. It's
Yes.
kind of in that general middle.
Yeah, we've
ground.
driven past this area hundreds of times at this point.
Yeah,
But
just
it's like, it's
always
never open when we're driving through.
Correct. Or always with a truck and trailer, and it's like, well, crap. It's late. It's early. Like they're not open yet. They're already
Right.
closed. It's a weekend. Whatever.
Yeah. So, walk in. I'm like, all right. I'm looking all over.
He's nervous. He's got the meat sweats already.
No, maybe eventually.
Meat sweats.
But I get over there. I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, the American classic.
a hamburger.
Hamburger.
Triple patty burger, smash
Oh.
burger.
Okay.
Like I didn't know what style it was. It just said triple patty burger.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they cook them smash burger style essentially.
Hell yeah.
Onions,
Mm-hmm.
mayo, mustard, and pickle.
That is pretty much
Okay.
classic.
Just take the onions off.
And I'm like, oh no, fuck the mustard, fuck the pickle, but mayo, and ketchup. I'm like,
Yeah.
mayo, lettuce,
Mhm.
or mayo, onion, and ketchup. Let's go.
Mayo on a burger is underrated. It's so good.
It's so good.
As long as it's not too much. Well,
The
sometimes
whole meal was too much. This was $15 for a burger, fries, and a drink.
That's appropriate. For
It's fair.
for a triple burger.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair.
Not
But it
fast
was worth that amount, and that's a lot to pay for one sandwich essentially.
Yeah,
So,
I can spend that much at McDonald's and be completely unsatisfied.
Brian, if you ever end up being able to come to this place, I would say you will not like the burger because there's so much onion on it. But I fucking loved
yeah,
it.
just get it without the onion.
You say I don't mind a little bit of onion, but
There was
yeah,
a lot of fucking onion. But for me,
not a
dude, it
fan
was
of onions.
delicious.
That was fantastic.
Onions are
Fantastic.
fucking gross.
And they also do the Five Guys thing where it's a thing of fries. This was after I ate the pouch of fries they give you, and I still had a large side of fucking fries.
Five
they just
Guys,
throw
they like
them in the bag.
they hold the fry container up. They take a big ass scoop. They dump it into the fry container. Whatever else falls is already in the bag.
and
yeah,
that would
that's
be
basically the same, if not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You order a small and you get a large.
and then that's
Yeah.
$65 because it's Five Guys.
Yeah.
Fair. I want to go to Five Guys. I haven't been in a long time. But yeah, fucking delicious. You might
Quality
be able to
food.
zoom in on the fucking onions. I think I see one sticking out
Gross.
right there.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look at how much
Blocks
onions
of-
on
Just in this
Ew.
one picture, half of this is onion.
Yeah, so Snap did not eat first.
You ate
fucking-
half of it, and you're like, oh yeah,
I was like, oh yeah. Oh, that was when I took a picture of all this shit. I was like, oh yeah, the signs and stuff.
at the burger.
Yeah. There's a tank on it. There was an
Tank.
army veteran or a veteran who owns this place.
There was a lot of
Gross is the last name
That's
okay,
what
fair
I
enough.
kind of would have assumed.
because there's an auto body like right across the street. There's a storage.
Gross auto body.
There's a personal storage, like gross storage. I'm like, oh, like this guy just has a monopoly in Danville.
this is just
apparently.
his town.
Excuse me.
That makes
Yeah.
a ton of sense.
So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, but yeah, ate it. It was fucking good. They have shakes and a whole bunch of other stuff.
So it makes sense why people keep mentioning this place.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I could not finish the fries. It was I had to stop.
It was one of those. You're just like, I can keep eating.
Oh,
but
and they're
it'll
also
hurt.
like had like a like a little bit of spicy salt on them,
They're like
mixed
lightly
in.
seasoned.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
like really, really good.
Kind of fries, like crinkle cut or like fresh
regular,
cut?
Straight
pretty
cut.
regular. Mostly, yeah, like I would
Okay.
say fresh cut.
Yeah, French.
Not like with the potato skin on them and shit, but yeah,
They're like Wendy's style fries,
Yeah.
essentially.
yes,
I
very
fuck with Wendy's
pretty
style
similar.
fries. They're so fucking delicious.
pretty different taste, but like really cooked, really, really well.
It's amazing what just a quality preparation
They
of a
have,
standard
like,
meal does.
The huge, like the palm-sized ketchup squirters, not the little red things. You know, this is like the used in the kitchen. They have them at all the tables.
Yep.
They have a roll of paper towels
Hell
on
yeah.
the fucking tables. I'm like, this place knows
this
how to
place
eat.
knows what's
They don't
up.
give a. They're like, oh yeah,
I'm gonna make a
Our
mess.
annual budget is $10,000 for fucking paper towels, so everybody can just not make a mess when they're
I
eating.
want it dripping off me.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. The last episode was gross.
yeah. So
Meat sweats.
pretty damn good place if you're in Danville, Illinois, right on the border of Indiana.
Check if they're open first.
Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed the first 5 years you try to go to this place, but once you go, you'll be pretty
That
excited
sixth
about it.
year.
Yeah. So
Hell yeah. So then after that, you drove over to Steve's.
drove over to Steve's up in Rantoul,
He's had your welder building his cage
for
for
a
his
month
Jeep.
and a half,
It's been since
August
the end of-
23rd.
Yeah, the end of August.
And yeah, I picked it up the 18th or 19th of October. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Little donation.
Yeah.
You weren't going to use it anyway. Not like you cut the cross member on your Jeep in half or, have
Yeah.
a full exhaust to build. None of that stuff.
Well, I got it now, so we're good. But
And your trigger on your MIG gun is
yeah,
fixed.
Steve fixed that. Yeah,
That
cleaned
was-
it up, gave a little fucking
that's fair
electric
trade.
grease. Yeah.
Pretty
well,
much.
no, I was fine. Oh, and they also gave me 3/4 of a spool of wire because I think I gave him like a quarter one.
I think he had to buy a spool. He's just like, keep it.
Yeah. So he used his own gas though. I'm like, oh, even better. Sweet.
Way better. Yep.
So we get there, load everything up, bullshitting.
Do you know what time you would have got there?
I got there.
Probably
I think
2
at
o'clock?
2 o'clock our time. Yeah.
Yeah. From here on out, we're back in Illinois, so it's our
Yeah.
time
Back in
again.
Illinois now. Yeah.
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, if we get back at 2 a.m., we have an issue.
Yeah, about 2:45 was when I got
Okay.
there. So yeah, get there, hang out, bullshit, load all the stuff up. He's wiping it all down, getting all the polishing dust off it because it's a polish shop. All right, cool. Load it all up. We start bullshitting, and yeah, like bullshit about Subarus. And I'm like, oh yeah, blah blah blah.
Because Steve also has a Subaru.
Yeah, he's got a
Like,
Outback XT, so it's 2.5 turbo. Like custom, a little bit of mods on it, whatever.
Right.
And he's like, "Want to go for a ride?" I'm like,
Okay.
"Sure, all right." He's got nice Corbos in it. But yeah, took it down the road. I'm like, "Wow, this feels exactly what I thought it would be. Turboed and 2.5 times as much or twice as much power as me."
Yeah, it's just better than my car.
Yeah,
in
it's
every
exactly
way.
what I wanted to do. I'm like, can't wait to get my WRX done because it should be almost identical to this. Like, wouldn't that be nice?
Be roughly the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy how it
Must
does
be
that.
fucking nice to make power out of a fucking shitbox Subaru.
Well,
Andy doesn't either yet, so
yeah, not yet.
just Steve so far.
I just have the
damn.
shitbox part of the Subaru, so.
and rust.
Uh-huh.
So
Rust.
much rust.
I think my dad at one point, he's like, "I'll just turbo it," and I'm like, "You can't.
You can.
Oh, I was looking up
You're just afraid.
I don't.
I was
wanna
looking up,
spend the money to blow it up."
easy 30s and 36s today.
Oh,
I went on the wiki and
six-cylinder.
the 6-cylinder H6.
They just
Subaru.
sound so cool.
They are pretty fucking sick.
And Marcus wouldn't swap one in his car. He put another 2.5 in.
If you blow a motor or you need another, you're getting an H6. I promise.
Andy's
they make
donating
as much.
his time.
They make as much power as the WRX is. It's 250,
Yes.
250
Oh,
horsepower.
I understand the benefits to it, but the amount of work that would
you
need
just
to go
buy a
in-
rusted out piece of shit and put the motor in. It's done.
You've already got one of those too.
Yeah.
You got
Do it again.
The wire harness.
We can wait in a
Not
park-
that hard.
We could wait in a parking lot for 2 hours and then go to dinner.
You know,
and
it
then
was
go to
one
this
year-
guy's
the
It
house.
was
1 year
funny. The 1
anniversary
year
was fucking a
happened
couple days ago.
Tori posted a picture of it in the group chat. I was like, the day I almost murdered multiple fucking crackheads.
Just a random guy who just doesn't know how to check his phone for 5 hours.
Correct.
We set a time and
Fuck
then
that guy.
set a time and a
Fuck
place.
it. Curse on his family.
Oh.
I hope he stubs his toe, that fucking bitch.
If you want to hear about that, you can go back to episode something like 94 or
90
something.
Or well, it'd
It's
be a year ago, so no, it'd be
52 minus
80.
this. so-
80
I don't know,
something.
something. But it's the worst marketplace deal of all time, I believe, is the title
Yeah.
of it.
So
It's got like a blacked out shit box on the cover.
yeah.
You don't have to look it up exactly. It's fine.
But yeah, so me and Steve just
71.
bullshitted about-
71. Okay.
70s.
Yeah.
70's nuts.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
Damn.
I'm going to unswap your motor.
Do it, bitch. I'd love to see you try.
But I'll just blow your head. I'll put compressed air into your radiator, blow your head gaskets. Anyway.
My head gas.
Yeah, so me and Steve bullshit for Subarus about Subarus for a while. Start looking at his Jeep and like all the things he's got to do to it and whatnot.
Because he's kind of got roughly the same thing that you've got going on. You know, full cage, different leaf
Yeah,
springs.
he's finishing his
changing stuff.
cage, finishing up his leaf spring, and he was figuring out how to modify his leaf spring shackles to clear the leaf spring boxes and rear bumper and whatnot. And so yeah, bullshitted with him. Ended up spending over 4 hours there.
Which really just happens with Steve.
It
It's
really
easy to
just got
do.
dark. Well, okay. Oh yeah. So it was about 3.5 hours in, or no, it was probably 3:15.
Yeah.
And then he looks at my car and he's like, "Oh,
This thing
hold on."
looks like shit.
Literally, yes.
Yes, literally. He's like, "Oh, my chemical like
Rep.
scientist, like no, like the guy who makes the
Chemist.
formulas,
Oh, okay.
chemist."
His Walter White.
Yeah, he's like, he sent him.
Walter.
He just out of the blue sends him this new product, which yeah, I'm gonna spoil it for Jeremy. I guess gets to hear it. It's a what the fuck?
Iron remover?
No, it was degreaser.
Degreaser. Okay.
Degreaser soap for the foam cannon. So he's like,
He's
He's
like,
like-
hey, your car looks like shit.
let me wash your car, like 5 minutes. I'm like, all right. Me thinking he's gonna spray it with the degreaser,
And then spray it
off, and I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
It's also starting to rain right now. I'm like, it's not like I need this thing to be that clean, right?
Best time to wash a car.
Wash my car.
Yeah, I'm like, well, now I'm getting a great deal, like that, like a welder rental for a month and a half.
Gets
I
a
get
wire back. Your
wi-
gas
yeah,
is
a
still
wire.
full.
The gun itself works, and I get a car exterior detail. Essentially, I'm like, sure, whatever, let's try it.
Yeah.
So he does that, sprays it with that, foam cannons it. It helped a lot. You could just see it lifting the dirt off. I'm like, okay, like it looks like it changed color a little bit back to like white. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, ooh, I got this iron remover too. So he fucking iron removes it. The whole car turns purple because it has that chemical in it that turns purple. I'm like, oh, there was a lot of iron on the paint apparently.
Those things dirty.
I believe it's just potassium permanganate that's in that.
Essentially.
not
Because
It would
all,
make sense.
all it
Sorry.
does is finish oxidizing the rust.
Yeah,
and pulls it out of the paint.
turns purple and lifts it
Yeah.
off.
Essentially
Essentially,
turns it into dust and then washes the
Yeah.
dust off.
Yeah. Well, he started cleaning my car because he saw all the welding spatter on my windshield. He's like, he just took a razor blade to it and then like cleaned it, and then he also put
Wax,
yeah,
clear, Rain
something.
X,
not Rain X. It's fucking
Carnauba wax, polishing wax,
the
cut,
stuff for paint that makes it smooth, super smooth.
cut,
No,
like
the chemical. It's
chemical.
not Shield.
Clay bar?
No, ceramic.
Oh,
He did
ceramic coat.
a ceramic coat for the windshield
Ah,
specifically.
yes.
Well, then he didn't let that dry all the way, and then he went and washed it. So I think it just washed all the shit off. But
Yeah.
my windshield is now cleaner and smoother than it has ever or it has
Which-
been since I fucked it up.
I will say, I think at one point you did complain about the weld spatter on your windshield. I was like, oh, I'll take a razor blade to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, okay,
There's
this
a
shit
lot,
is not
yeah.
fucking coming off.
Steve got it off. It worked pretty well. Yeah, like can't wait to buy new wipers and see how it actually like works.
They'll just get still sticky on it. It'll be too smooth.
But it got pretty good. But that's what started him cleaning it. Then he's like, oh, this new product. Oh, iron
this one
remover.
or that, you know.
Did another layer of foam cannon on it and then like mitt washed it all. And I'm like, oh my god,
spent like an hour cleaning
this
your
is
car.
at least 45 minutes.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, by the end of it, I'm like, wow, that does look really white though. Like that's crazy. And so
Is that what this picture
yeah,
is?
on the way home, I stopped in El Paso, and I'm like, it doesn't just look white because of gas
That's
station
the
lighting.
best that car's ever looked.
It's literally, it is the cleanest and whitest it has looked
It does look
since I bought it.
pretty nice and clean. I'll even point out, like, around your windshield looks less brown.
Yes, yes.
It's been rusty.
I told him, I'm like, easy around the windshield. It's gonna fucking fall out.
You're literally going to peel the rust off, which is holding the windshield in.
Literally, I'm like, oh, easy on that shit.
Wow. I
But-
didn't know it could look clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
It helps
looks-
it's like, wet and dark and bright white lights. But
Yeah, well, I have another picture of it too. But even like the wheels also
They
look.
kind of pop a little bit.
They got a
more.
little bit lighter actually because the iron remover and everything. Because it's
Plasti Dip.
Plasti Dip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
And
just
brake dust.
it's just a it's an add-on to Plasti Dip. It's not even a plastic
Yeah.
color. It just adds to black essentially is what the
It's
gold
a tint
color is.
essentially.
Yeah.
See, this winter you should just take them off. And,
I'm not even gonna run these
and-
anymore.
and
Actually,
let
I
me-
am gonna when I daily it, but for next rally I have
Yeah,
I'm
these
gonna
are-
run tires on 16s.
Hopefully.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
So let me paint them.
But
They're already painted.
yeah, I don't
No,
fucking
paint them
need-
good.
Andy don't get
Paint yours.
Yeah,
you have
paint
two
yours.
you have two sets of wheels.
I'm gonna do as soon as it like actually gets cold. I'm actually gonna pull them
40
off.
degrees out right now.
And
it's cold
do
as
that.
fuck right now.
Yeah, it's fucking been miserable last couple days.
Bike's in storage, ain't it?
It should
No,
be.
bike's
Not
still
yet,
sitting in the
soon.
driveway. I did put the cover on it though.
Oh, there you go.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
it does look a lot better.
Yeah, this was on the way home in the rain. I'm like, of course it's gonna look good now. But then like literally the next day, I'm like,
Wow.
it still looks so fucking white.
It has a reflection.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know there was that much clear coat left. Holy shit.
I don't know. There was any left. Wow.
Yeah. So I was pretty impressed. I'll be
I
honest.
say, ignoring the giant paint missing spots, it looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta go to Steve's more often.
I'm like, this is great. Like, I would never have washed the car.
He
like
should.
this.
You know what
you
he
ever-
should do?
Have you ever washed that car?
I've washed it with the brush at the because I don't care about it. So I'm
Good
like, yeah.
lord, the tire brush.
Yeah, the tire brush at the car washes,
Oh.
I fucking wipe my whole car down with, and it
It
works.
does work, though.
It's
No.
helped a lot.
If you've already got single stage white paint, essentially, what's the difference?
Yeah, it's like I don't give a fuck. Like micro scratches, bro. It's got fucking paint chips and rust. I
It's
don't
got
care.
macro
He should.
scratches.
He
Yeah.
should do a summer shine shitbox edition.
Well, he took videos of this and being like, "Here's what the fucking degreaser does," and I'm like, "Oh, like that."
The before and after is gonna be aggressive.
it was pretty good.
I'm on his website right now. I might.
I'll say
license.
it is
Not
a
off yet.
pre-production degreaser, but
Yeah.
there's some good shit.
It might
there.
cause cancer. You don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder if the
I
picture
got microplastics in my blood. I don't give a fuck about
Doesn't do any
cancer.
justice.
Like the picture-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
the picture
Look
of the
at
back
how
of the
fucking
car.
yellow it looked.
Like around the taillights, just
Yeah, it got some of that like tint.
Mm.
I put there was spray tint on these taillights when I first got it.
It looked
on
awful. Mm.
the Washington trip. I just sprayed brake clean, didn't wipe it away, and then that
Yeah,
it
the
etched
dripping.
it etched into the paint. So
I
it looks like
remember
they're
that
bleeding
night.
now.
That
But,
was
like,
funny.
Look at how kind of icky and nasty the bumper and stuff looks. Just for it to just clean up.
yeah,
It's not the same car. You should listen
but
on
literally
listen on Marketplace, $15,000.
fucking yeah. Oh,
Clean,
literally.
minty, new
yeah.
engine.
Rare,
Doesn't smell like fucking rotten meat inside. I
rare
swear.
left-hand drive.
Yeah, right.
You know, the JDM pages go crazy for this.
But yeah, so
Wow, yeah, it looks a lot better.
yeah, literally didn't think it was possible, but
Well, it's not when you use the tire brush.
well, fair. I tried.
You're all but wet sanding it at that point, which would work, but not with 5 grit brush.
Fair.
But yeah, no, that
Wow,
is
his
a noticeable-
prices are actually very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his stuff's
Go on. He's on TikTok Shop.
Yeah, it might be even better price.
He has
on
a
there.
million followers on TikTok. I would go on.
Oh,
his
I know he
TikTok
was on
shop, so-
TikTok. I just didn't
TikTok
know he had a
shop.
TikTok
Yeah, the
shop.
shop.
Yes.
Summer Sign Supply, not Summer Sign.
Man he's doing it. He's actually out here.
I
selling-
think it would be funny if he put a shitbox bundle together.
He did zoom in on the shitbox edition badge on the back. He's like, "Man, this thing cleans up pretty good." He like pans away from the car. I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, it
dude.
does.
I have one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah."
So not too shabby. So you got your little ATV home, and then
Yep.
did all your Jeep stuff Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, fixed the arm that holds the ramp on the trailer. Welded that.
Once you got the Jeep off and stuff, just threw
yeah.
that together.
Yep. Yeah, fixed that.
Welder still work?
Yeah, welder works good.
Sweet.
I broke the handle to my my fuck it up hammer, my like demo hammer. It's a wedge on the one side, flat. It's
Yeah,
a
chip
3-pound
hammer.
sledgehammer.
No, it's
Oh,
bigger.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a,
3-pound sledgehammer with a wedge on the one
a
side
pointy
and an
edge.
actual
Yeah.
hammer side on the other. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like a
I broke the
splitting
wooden
mold.
handle twice actually. I put a different handle on it, and then it's just a chunk of metal
Surprised
now.
there's a wood handle on
Pittsburgh.
them. Usually they're
Yeah. Anyway.
Usually they're metal.
Well, this was Pittsburgh.
No,
so.
they're usually normal.
Really?
I think you're thinking of the wrong thing.
I think
it's
we're
like
thinking of
this.
the wrong
It's like
Yes.
this thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Green.
Single
Make me solve a
hand
puzzle. I'm not a robot.
verification
God damn
requirement.
Solve this captcha.
Yeah, that same style, but it was wooden handle because it was Pittsburgh and it was like $10.
Yeah, but these
not
generic
25.
like. Well, it's Granger. I mean,
Yeah,
this is a
Granger.
fiberglass handle, whatever. But same, the pointy end.
Yes, correct.
You know, it's like a 2.5, 3 pound
enough.
sledge.
Yep. And I'm like, well, I'm sick of buying handles for this, so I'm just gonna weld it. I'm gonna weld a chunk of pipe to it.
Heat welder go brr.
I did. I did.
You
do
did.
that.
Did it crack off and fly out of your hand
Not
yet?
yet. I try. Well, I welded the thing on,
And it just beat the
and I'm
shit.
like, well, I'm gonna test the hammer I just built and the fucking bracket I just welded on, and I fucking gave it a good whack, and I'm like, well, we're good now. We're
Well,
good so far.
My hand hurts now, but it worked.
Yeah, correct. I got a ringing in my pulsating in my hand right now.
Metal handled hammers will do that to you.
Yeah,
That's why they got big cushy grips on them.
Yeah, it'd be
You can
alright.
wrap it in some tape,
Grippy.
It'd be
grip tape
alright.
or something. But
So yeah, but
solid.
yeah, fixed the trailer. Joe came over and tried to get another deer.
Yep.
Didn't see fucking anything.
Sat there, didn't see nothing.
Damn.
So I'm like, well, better luck next time.
Yeah.
I did try the other guy, Bob, who hunts. I did try his venison brats
Ooh, okay.
with jalapeno cheddar.
There you
mix.
go.
Had them tonight for dinner. Pretty fucking
Too
good.
spicy for you?
No, they were
Okay.
good. Yeah, they were pretty tasty. They're like
The ones-
very gamey. Like not very. It was
Appropriately
Yeah.
so.
if you've tasted a deer stick before, it's that just in a bratwurst, and then you get a little bit of jalapeno and cheddar taste too.
Sounds pretty good.
Didn't even put any ranch or cheese
Look,
or anything
man,
on it. Just
anything with
in a
cheese
bun.
in it or on it, I'm in.
Did
There
even-
wasn't a lot of cheese, I'll be honest, but it was.
Didn't even leave them under your seat for a day to season them.
Yeah, no, fuck no. Ugh.
Disgusting.
Can't be doing that.
But yeah, so
Solid.
think that's about it. I tried to buy some beadlocks. Turns out they're way more expensive than what I want to spend.
Well-
Should have bought the $800 marketplace deal.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a buy 3 get 1 free deal on KMC wheel beadlocks, and
Yeah,
KMC, that's the wheels I put on my Ranger.
I say it's a damn good brand.
I've been
Been
nothing
around
but
long.
thrilled with them. I run them all year, summer, snow, salt, whatever, and they've held up extremely well.
Yeah,
And they're fucking expensive,
yeah,
but they got some cool looks to them, you know.
yeah. That's in the 20, I think.
Yeah, that's the 20. That's the size and shape you want, but
Yeah,
just too
it
big
looks
of a-
good in a 20. It doesn't look as good in a fucking.
I was gonna
in a
say, Jesus
17.
Christ, $844 for fucking one of them.
Yes.
Those for 4.
No, it's for 4.
Right.
That's for 4 minus shipping, and they have to drop ship to do this deal. But that's in the 17 there.
Yeah, you can
It
see how
doesn't
much
look
it shrinks
nearly
the
as
pattern.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like the longer spokes and whatnot. I think it
Yeah.
looks way nicer.
Yeah, you showed me these. I'm like, it looks a lot like a GM wheel. I don't know what I mean by that,
Eh,
but I just
so-so.
I see it. You know.
Yeah.
And these
Yeah,
are
I had a-
for.
For the Jeep.
Ah.
Yeah, these are beadlocks, so I'll be able to drop another like 8 psi,
Yep.
Yeah.
or at least 6 or 7.
Yeah. These are the impacts. I have the non beadlock version, like regular size impacts on my truck. That's what they are. is
These were only
impacts.
available in black. If they were the chrome ones, I might have thought about it. But
Yeah,
they're also they were $2,000 by the time they got to my door. I'm like, that's not a great deal. Like there was a set of Vision beadlocks on Marketplace for $800, and I really thought about buying it, but I'm
Turns out,
trying
should've.
to not spend that money. But
Or the KMC grenades, which
the classic KMC grenade, and
are
they're
one of the best looking wheels.
they are great.
It's
Yeah,
generically a really nice wheel.
but
But again, not to drop a bunch of cash all of a sudden.
yeah, I'd like to not to. I got shit to do.
But they look
Stuff
so
to
cool.
finish.
But it looks the credit card's got room on it. I'm just
No, it doesn't. One of them is
Finish your
$1,400.
fucking house first.
It's not a money thing.
But beadlocks
I do
are
need
so
to fucking.
cool.
I do need to hurry up and text my fucking uncle and
Yeah.
figure out when he's available.
okay. But you can't rock crawl a house. You can beadlock a Jeep.
Mudslide, watch me.
We can just weld some on your wheels you have now for like $200 and
Eh,
be done with it.
I'd rather just.
I
Well,
know-
actually,
know
Alex
you
Grunder.
would.
Hold on, he sent me something. We should actually. We can talk about this. It's pretty good.
It's kind of in the same
It's
vein of what we're doing.
Coyote
Okay.
Ents.com. Coyote boltless beadlock system.
ENTS?
Yeah, just type that in .com.
Coyote Enterprises.
Yes, we make tires perform.
Oh,
yes.
I've heard of their deflators and stuff.
Coyote boltless beadlock system.
Oh, is it an internal beadlock?
Yes,
Okay. Yep.
essentially. Yeah.
Fuck does
Yeah,
that work?
it's basically a
It's a
a
bladder
tube
almost.
that you put 50 pounds of air in. You drill a separate hole and you put a separate valve stem in it. Bump them up to 50 psi. Run your regular tires at like 2,
Like one, or you just have to hold the
just
bead.
enough to hold it on the bead. Then this is an internal beadlock. See, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
That little
understand.
diagram there is.
This diagram I just went off of for some reason.
Yeah.
Let me go back.
This is what he runs. He's like, they've been awesome,
Yeah, internal beadlocks are kind of awesome.
and they're like, yeah, they're $600 for a set of 4.
right, which you've already got tire. You already have wheels.
Yeah.
That are a backspace that works. you
I
know?
with my spacers and
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, basically you just fill the inside of the tire so it cannot collapse on itself. But it leaves all the open tread area nice and soft and with room to flex.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So a bead balloon.
It's an inner tube that isn't soft and going to pop, basically. Instead of having just a regular inner tube.
And it chokes the rim.
Yes.
It doesn't.
It holds.
It doesn't.
fill the
It doesn't
tire.
hold the tire shape.
It's not holding the tire out. It's holding the rim tight down
Yeah.
to the tire.
That's interesting.
So yeah.
They are an interesting, I've seen stuff like this before. I think like there's some other, there's versions of this
The
that
shit
exist.
people
Yeah,
come
yeah,
up
yeah.
with.
Yep.
But that
So-
compared to spending thousands on actual beadlocks, like if you like the wheels you have, they work really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yours are just
mine are-
Super Duty takeoffs, which are
I
fine.
don't really care for them, honestly. They've done good so far. I had one bead burp when I hit a root, and that's
Hit the
about
hell out
it.
of it,
So,
yeah.
So,
Little silicone.
but I would like to get rid of my adapters
right.
or my spacers in the front and be the same width front and back and whatnot.
Yeah, it could be a little bit better setup.
Yeah, and look nicer and cooler.
And, yeah,
Aftermarket wheels are
Big fancy
fucking
polished
sick.
wheels.
Yeah, but
And then you have a rock ring to like protect the wheels. You're not
that too.
bounce.
That's what I've been most worried about is like the side of the tire, especially
either that
just-
or like
the wheel.
when you're in rocks and you're hitting these studs off of a rock because it's coming into the center of the wheel because yours are so flush with the outside.
Yeah,
Your
the studs have made contact.
Yeah, that's when it's like,
Yeah.
if it kind of dings one, that sucks, and get the nut stuck on the way off or whatever. But if it like bends it or breaks it or who knows what, that would be super unfortunate.
Yeah.
Or a real wheel set it in a little bit, give you some clearance.
Yeah. So
Speaking of other random crawler stuff, I've been working on my truck some
hell
more.
Yeah.
'Cause
You had everything mocked up. What was it? Where would you leave off at?
I had left off. I had the power steering pump set up. I had the
that's
old
right.
can taken off of it and the PSC external reservoir can on it, and kind of just eyeballing some stuff at that point. Because I was basically trying to figure out how high I could mount my reservoir. Because the higher I can mount it, the better. That way it keeps constant flow. There's never a angle that I could be at.
Correct.
Where the pump would be higher than the fluid level.
Yes.
Right now, the stock GM can that was on my pump was tilted at like 30 degrees.
Yeah. It's clocked. It's such a weird angle.
So if I would pick a tire up, I think it would splash the fluid away from the
yeah.
pickup, and that's what's starving the pump.
Yep.
Filling it full of air, ruining the whole steering system.
Yep.
If I go up on an angle, it flows away from it. So having it mounted up high would be nice. So I was kind of looking at that, trying to figure out where I could put stuff. So this week, I finally, I got time, because on the weekends, I've been helping Michael. We've been doing a bunch of stuff there. Because his stairs to his house had mold underneath them because they were built over a dirt floor.
like a dummy.
It's just like, oh yeah. He's like, this sucks. So him and his buddies poured concrete like Tuesday and Thursday to build a slab underneath it. And I came over Saturday and Sunday to just build literally all new stairs.
Hell yeah.
And he's like, you know how to build stairs, right? I'm like, no. what do you mean? Like,
Ain't that hard? You just
you just stack some stuff up and it works. I'm like, I think I know how it
Well,
works.
did he buy the
Stringers.
pre-cut
stringers?
No,
Oh,
because
fuck that then.
because we have a very specific space we need to fill with these stairs.
That's fair.
So we have, a landing, and it goes down a couple of steps, like 6 steps down to the basement landing. That is a certain width. It can't be wider because it'll block the door.
Yep.
So we need to build custom ones.
Fuck.
So we went to town and got some 2x12s and we're just like figuring it all out as we're doing it, whatever. And so we get it all set up. We measure all the stuff with it. We had to measure over to the landing where there's a gap underneath it. So we hold a level, measure down to the level, and okay, it's 50.5 inches.
Sounds like way too much fucking math for my
Then you
head.
do an ass ton of math. You go to a stair calculator and it gives you numbers and this and that. Yep.
Because if one stair is higher or shorter than the other, you're going to fucking trip.
It will piss you off forever. Yes. So I'm like, I could figure this out. I'm like, do you have an adjustable angle protractor thing?
protractor?
He's like, no. I'm like, oh.
Why the fuck would I have that?
Fuck, I got one of them. Nerd.
I'm like, what do you have? He's like, I got a 12-inch speed square or a triangle square. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, that technically will work. It's got degrees on it and stuff. So lay the first one out. Like, okay, let's put the first one up there. Make sure
Did you
it's
buy
right.
an extra?
We bought no.
Okay.
That's, man, you mark it and you go, yep, that looks right.
Yeah, just kind of laid it out, cut the ends because I didn't cut the stairs out yet. I'm like, I can adjust those if it's a little weird.
Yep. Well, you can always, shim them a little bit to kind of.
You could cheat a little bit to get it pretty close. Put it up there. It is 3 inches too short. the stairs just don't add up. I'm like,
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm like, I did everything right. I did all the math and this and that. And it's like the bottom step, like to get it, like the steps were like 8 3/8 tall in the stringer. And the top and bottom, we could not get to that number. It was like way too wrong. It's like, this sucks. I'm like, God damn it. I just cut up half of a 2x12 to make this little stair that is now wrong.
Damn.
And we're just like, but why is it wrong?
Did
Like,
you cut it out or no? It
we
was
cut
just
the ends so we could
Okay.
fit it in the gap that it
Yeah.
needs to go in. It's just like, why is it wrong? And we just looked and scratched our heads. Well, we can make it. We can just make it bigger, but why is it wrong? We measured it again. We just go, oh, fuck. Holding a level across to measure where the stair landing is.
you measured to the top of the level.
Measured to the top of the side of the level.
Oh,
Not
my
to the
God.
floor.
Yeah. Michael had measured. He's like, oh, fuck. I'm like, what? He's
Damn.
like, dummy. He's like, it's 53 to the bottom of the level.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, good. I'm glad the math wasn't that wrong and I just like fucked it up for no reason. Like, we both should have caught that. That's on both of us.
Damn, that's funny.
But yeah, whipped out a little set of stairs.
Oh, look at that. You even got little vents in there.
Put vents in there so it could breathe and
Yeah.
not mold because
Yeah.
the other stairs had vents and then they just linoleum them over them. And then
Oh, so it's in case.
yeah, there's no opening behind here.
Yeah.
It was dirt underneath these. Michael poured his own concrete. Turned out really nice. We built the stairs, built the like everything here was gone. Built a new landing, built new stairs, did everything right. It turned out really nice.
Wow.
But that was all weekend to get all the stairs done.
Oh, yeah. Stairs are a bitch.
And it's like, got to do it right because you're going to walk these every day. And if they're wrong at all, you're going to trip on them, bump your head, do whatever. Like, you'll just do them right.
I think Darren had like at least two days
Yeah.
in doing my stairs properly.
And your stairs are also custom because they're lower steps.
Yeah, they're only like 7.5 inches tall.
Might be less than that even. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're short, which is nice for your dog who has
Yeah,
bad
and they're
bones.
12-inch platforms, and then a square in the corner, and then it's a big L shape with a landing in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go up 4 feet, take a right, and then you're going up the rest of them, and ties into upstairs. And then we had to figure out get it
What
long
trusses
enough
to cut?
get it long enough to get into the
hallway section.
get it into where it meets up
Yeah.
with the face of one of the crossboards.
The joists.
Joist, yeah.
Yeah, to where it has structure to screw into and stuff.
Yeah, essentially.
But yeah. So I'm like, first time building stairs, I'm like, we did pretty good. And then I could make the upper half, like another 2 stairs out of just the scraps left over. So
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We did have enough. We're good. It was just kind of awkward. But yeah, we got those built up. And so I didn't have time to work on the truck over the weekend. So I worked on it during the week. I worked on it Monday and Wednesday because Tuesday was Mom's birthday. So we went out to dinner and did some stuff.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah. But built me the mounts for my reservoir and for my power steering cooler.
Mm-hmm.
This was a pain in the ass.
So it looked like there's kind of a lot going on in there.
There's a lot of stuff going on. The power steering reservoir, which I started on first, wasn't so bad because I work with metal all day, every day. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll make the bracket way too fucking big out of just sheet metal and then cut it to shape later.
Yep.
So if my angles are weird, whatever, I can
It
trim
doesn't
it out.
matter. Yeah.
So I started with this piece of 12 gauge. It's like 14 inches tall and like 16 inches wide with a 2-inch bend on it, and just started kind of trimming and fitting and trimming and fitting. And you could see on these pictures, I marked out a bunch of Sharpie lines and just kind of drew it up nicely and trimmed it out and threw some paint on it. It turned out, I painted it at like 10 o'clock at night outside in the wind. It painted terrible. And then I went to bring it back inside and hit it off something. I'm like, well, whatever. At least I tried. But what it does is it mounts the reservoir up right next to the coolant overflow tank in kind of a nice, smooth spot. There was already bolts there. There were studs.
Easily accessible.
Yes, easy access. There's a plate that goes behind the coolant overflow tank to mount that, which also supports the air box. It's kind of one little combination bracket.
Gotcha.
It had 1/4 studs pressed into it to hold the coolant tank and the brace that goes up to the core support. So I'm like, those studs are awesome. I just want this to bolt onto the back side of them, not the front side of them. So to cut those off in the engine bay with my like open power steering and intake and stuff. So I'm like covering all that stuff up, but slice those off. There's 2 bolts in the back of it and the one that goes up to the core support to hold that nice and stiff. This is super sturdy. It mounts nice and high, so it's actually a really good little setup. You can see it mounted from this corner too.
Wow.
I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like it's awfully high compared to everything else in here.
Yes, but you had so much space.
The
when
last
hood
picture, last week you showed us a picture of like what you have to work with, just gobs of room.
Literally, there is so much empty space under this hood. It's ridiculous. Like I mounted this where the entire cap of it is above the radiator cap for the actual radiator, and the hood still closes.
Love that.
With like a good bit of
Some
space over
room,
there.
yeah. So I set the cap on top of stuff and I'd close the hood. I'm like, it's got some clearance there, and I'll set a little shim here and just kind of like figure out how high I can get to, and ended up in a pretty nice little spot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's got good height. The feed from the return from the hydro boost can get over top of the intake or underneath of it. It's kind of in a dual, both spots work. The return line that comes from the power steering cooler, which would be up by the radiator, can come right in through a hole in the core support, right to the bottom of it. Bing, bang, boom. Nice and easy. The main feed line is slightly above the power steering pump. So there's a nice, easy access path for it. It's probably only an inch or two above it, but that's all it needs.
Right.
Well, yeah, because you're going to have head pressure
There'll be a whole
fluid in that reservoir.
This reservoir is like 9 inches tall. So if I have,
Lord.
say, 6 inches of fluid in it, plus a 3/4 inch hose feeding it, plus everything else in the
Plus
system.
the fact that, I mean, so how much does this reservoir hold?
This reservoir is designed as a 2-quart reservoir.
And how much was your old stock power steering pump?
Maybe half a quart,
half a quart.
Not
On
very
an
much.
angle.
On an
On
angle.
an angle.
Yeah. So that's why it would get hot immediately,
Yes.
cavitate a ton, and then blow pressure out of the cap.
Yeah.
Because it just was not built.
For that.
The pump wasn't designed for this bracket per se, because it's a forward bracket with the GM pump mounted to it. The casting is a little bit skewed, or the can is designed on a different angle to accommodate this. Mine's mounted low on the driver's side engine, where the GM might be mounted high, so it kicks that angle around to match it. But
This is going to be way better.
can't be worse. I'm like, I'm just going to do everything right one time, and if it doesn't work, then I know. It's already not going to work great because I have bad steering angle because I got big, wide Willy Bob tires on this thing.
Big old Willy Bob!
With stupid flexi metal leaf springs in the way. So I can only turn it like 15 degrees, and locked front and rear it doesn't turn at all anyway.
Yeah, but it's still better than having to have two people full body weight leaned over trying to pull.
Until it boils over and it's the same, if not worse.
And it's way worse than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Having
that's way worse.
it was not good. Especially at S'more, it was bad. It was. I was literally fighting it, and it just said, "Nah, I don't really." I'm like, I'm gonna rip the rag joint out of the steering column, trying to turn it. How hard I'm pulling on it.
No.
Shift denied kind of vibe. But I'm like, this cannot be worse. I'm gonna do everything right one time, and just. I'm comfortable doing a 65-point turn. That's fine. What I don't want to do is not be able to turn or back up or brakes, you know. So I'm just doing everything right, once at a time. Then I went to...
Hey, you cut a lot out.
No. It's,
you
it's deceiving.
your grill,
So, yeah. Oh, you can see how high the cooler is here.
Oh, yeah.
Or how high the reservoir is here. It is...
Oh, yeah.
It is way above everything else around it. With the hood closed, I can reach way up there and touch the cap. I can fit my fingers between the cap and the hood.
Oh, that's plenty. I mean, like the way they designed this engine bay, so your fenders, the lip where the hood sits, they kept everything below that.
Which, believe it or not, that's how most engine bays.
I mean, makes sense, but I mean, like,
the hood
you
doesn't.
got a lot of fucking room up under there.
The hood doesn't have a lot of bow to it.
Yes.
So pretty much everything is under that flat plane. Yeah. So there's a ton of room. Then I went to mounting the power steering cooler. So I did all that stuff Monday. I bolted the reservoir up once the bracket was painted Wednesday, but the entire day Wednesday, I'm like, I'm just going to get the cooler mounted. That's my one big job. Shouldn't be that bad. It's a big, like 12 or 14 pass cooler. Big lines. Everything's nice and smooth. There's already passageways for the lines to get out to it. Shouldn't be that bad. It is a tight, awful fit in this place. So I was going to mount it originally on like the driver's side of the radiator where there's nothing at, because I have a trans cooler mounted high on the passenger side radiator. I was going to mount it tight over there, but I'm like, once it gets over there, one, there's nothing good to mount to on that half, because I need to make mounts for all this stuff now. There's nothing good to mount to, and then the lines basically come around the core support. I have to bend a tight 90 to get into this thing. And I'm like, if they're under tension, they're just going to slowly break this mount or break the fins on the radiator or something, you know. I'm like, okay, I'll mount it on the passenger side. So it's the power steering cooler is down low, trans cooler's up high. So all my accessory heat's on one side. The radiator's got a nice clean half on the other side. Makes good mental sense to me anyway, you know.
Yeah.
From what it looks like in this picture, it looks pretty simple. There's a little bracket with a little kick-out bend in it. Mounts one side of it, whatever. Very simple, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Here we go.
so little clearance in this thing. It's just so awkward. It's not that bad. Of course, there's no way to mount this radiator. There's just like some holes in it. So you have to run self-tappers into like where the end tanks would be if it was a tank-style radiator. So you have to just run self-tappers, and you can't run them through the thing because the other half of the tube comes out behind where the self-tapper would come out at. They could have just moved it up a 1/4 inch and been totally clear, but whatever. The outer edge of it mounted fine. I made that super sturdy and strong that we could hold it up nice and neat. The other half is kind of a weird little sketchy mount. It is a bolt. It's a bolt through the like hood latch or the center strut bar in there with a bolt with a nut on it with a gap in it to 2 more nuts that secure a plate that then screws to the other side of it.
Good Lord.
Because I don't know if you see this, like everything in here is a different. One, there's no room. 2, everything's at a different angle in here.
Yeah.
And the fittings on the radiator are on opposite sides, which are opposite the curve that I would like them to be at. I'd rather the top one be on the inside and the bottom be on the outside, but they're not like that. So I'm like,
go fuck yourself.
Literally, I'm like, the core support tilts back into the radiator at the bottom, so this is naturally curved backwards. So this super simple little bracket here, you can't tell it in the picture, but there's actually 4 washers stacked underneath this lower one that I tacked onto it. You can see the weld sticking through it a little bit.
Good Lord.
To basically shim the angle of this bracket out enough that it wasn't just hitting the radiator constantly.
Good Lord.
Nice.
I started this at 5 o'clock yesterday.
Time to get done. 10:30?
At least 10. And it's just, it's in there. I'm like, okay, this is good. I'm not taking it apart to paint these brackets. Fucking, they can rust. But everything fits in there.
Hold a piece of cardboard up. All right, good enough.
Not even worth it. It's got scale on it still. It won't rust away. It's fine. But
Coat it with anti-seize.
literally, that was my entire week. I'm like, I got to get this cooler mounted. I want to get it nice. I don't want it bouncing off shit or zip tied to the radiator.
What's wrong with zip ties?
Because I can't do that because my radiator shroud is such a pain in the ass to get off. I can't just pull the fan out because it bolts from the inside because it's a flange mount. So I'm like, wow, I really shot myself in the foot with that one too, huh?
Nice.
But yeah, I've been basically just figuring out all the little things, getting the right fittings for the right things for all the stuff, just to figure out what's what.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I did order some parts for my Jeep.
For your Jeep.
Yes.
What did you order?
Forgot I ordered shit like over a week ago. Ordered from Barnes. They had to notify me when the 14-bolt pinion guard was coming back in stock.
So it mounts on the front of the 14-bolt to like protect the drive shaft.
Yes, essentially. Yep. Yeah.
There's already a nice 6-bolt flange there. You could just use that essentially.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. It's exactly what happened. So I'm like, oh yeah, perfect. That'll work. So got that, and then I got shock mounts.
Shock mounts. For what? The front axle? Okay.
So like essentially, I'm just gonna kick the shock mounts out, like towards the wheel mounting surface, out towards the outer of the vehicle to kick the shocks out some. That way they don't hit the frame essentially.
Because right now when you articulate one side, the shock body hits the frame and then it keeps bending the shock shaft.
Yeah.
And you're trying to, since you're straight up and down right now, where if you kick it out a couple degrees, you have room for them to move and twist.
Correct.
I gotcha.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you going to mount them are you going to try to mount, well, no, because yours are long. I was going to say, are you trying to mount them on top of your inner C? There's kind of a nice flat spot there.
Oh, no, there's room on the truss, at least on the driver's side.
Okay.
I'm just literally going to move it out 2 or 3 inches. I'm going to go out on the truss as far as I can.
Sure.
It'll be out 2 inches at least. So I'm like, oh, yeah, by the time you do that, it should kick it out. It just barely touches now. It's only touching maybe a quarter, a half inch.
Yeah, I'd say
It's more of like a safety thing.
Yeah, just trying.
I don't want to see it.
These shocks might be junk because of this, but at the same time, it's the factory location,
like,
so it's not like I'm asking a lot.
And your axle's already shifted way to one side to protect your drive shaft anyway.
Correct. Yeah.
So any little bit of offset will help you with that too.
Yes.
You know.
So yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I got a welder now, so I can do that.
Get a welder back. You can do all sorts of stuff.
And then I had done some measuring for the rear shocks.
Sure.
Didn't really remember it, or like I had the notes down on my phone. I'm like, I don't know what any of that means, so I got to figure it out.
When we were first building the bracket, we kind of had some numbers, just like we'll see once it's.
I was like, I'm gonna shove my shocks in there and hope for the best, and lean them in as far as I can.
Right, to a certain point where they work.
Turns out they're for a 6-inch lift XJ, and the factory XJ brackets on the axle side are underneath the axle, or like
They're at the very
they're very
bottom,
low on the axle, not on top of it like my current brackets are.
that's a huge problem with like the JKs and stuff now is they mount the actual shock eye so low down on the axle
Yes.
to put a 12-inch travel shock on them. But now you have a land anchor hanging out 4 inches below your axle tube.
correct.
So you have to bring your whole shock body up a whole bunch to fix that problem.
Right.
And you're trying to avoid that as well, having just a...
I thought about it. I'm like, is there any way I can easily just cut into my body and make mounts and shit? And no.
Not really.
Because there's frame rails or it's where my pack outs are. And I'm like, I need to have my pack outs. I need to have fucking tools with me. There's
Go
no
ahead.
other good spot to put them.
There's one answer. Cantilever shocks. You lay the shocks flat, pivot arm, and they go down to the axle.
That's a lot of
That's
fucking
a lot
around,
of
dude.
fucking
It's
work.
It is so much,
Good Lord.
but it looks so cool
It
when they
does.
do it.
I know. Yeah, it does look cool, but fuck, dude.
Cantilever.
I can't spell.
Yeah,
believe-
it's a lot.
It looks so cool. Yeah, here we go. 4-Wheel Underground. Hey, shout out them. They do cool stuff. Yeah. So this is they're
Yeah.
integrated with a sway bar and all sorts of cool stuff. You don't get to be this crazy, but the shock mounts
Might as
horizontally.
fucking well.
Just buy the 4-Wheel Underground kit.
Yeah.
Just then you can 3-link it and all sorts of stuff while you're at it. Or if you're doing all that, you just put coils on it.
Yeah,
Because that's just as much work.
You know what's? Yeah, I was saying. You know what's cheaper than this? Links.
Yeah, you just throw trailing arms on the back and call it good enough. Throw a coil on it.
$500 air shocks or some shit. It's like, yep, there you go.
Yeah.
It's done.
Get some used garbage. It's probably blown and it's fine.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's how you clearance those. It's fit big shocks without cutting your body. Because that's literally what this kit is for. 4-Wheel Underground. They do a lot of Toyota stuff.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
You can
that's
get-
fucking nuts.
They do. It's this kit. I think it's this actual one. Is made for 16 inches of wheel travel without cutting your body on like a 4Runner or
Christ.
something. It's ridiculous.
It's nuts.
Engineering.
Yes. Plus, integrated sway bar in the cross tube with basically Super Duty lockouts on it. So you just walk up and twist it, and your sway bar is disconnected.
Oh my God, that's such a great fucking idea.
The man's a genius, but
That's pretty smart.
yeah, I'm sure it's all it's custom and expensive, but it's sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what you should do. Is just buy a 4Runner. I don't know
Or
what I'm
I
going
just
with this.
buy shocks that are as big as I can shove in there, but also have some up travel still.
I like how I search cantilever shocks. It's all RC parts other than that one. It's all just little tiny stuff. Just use
Yeah.
these. So do you actually get a measurement for like what you could
Yeah.
use for a
So
shock?
the smallest eye to eye is about 12 inches,
Okay.
but that would be at full
full vertical.
No,
Or
that'd be full compression.
In which hole pattern? did
Oh,
you
that
measure
would be
this?
that would be me drilling another hole than what you gave me.
A third
Okay.
hole?
Like an eighth,
Oh.
12th, whatever number.
Yeah,
it is. There's a lot of holes in this.
It's the fun hole.
So Brian, same thing he uses on his truck. He made a condensed version for mine to fit in to between my inner frame rails. Is a adjustable shock mount essentially
Oh, yeah.
for the upper part.
which I stole from Toyota guys. Again,
Correct.
I don't know how I keep ending up here, but yes, that's a shocking.
Listen to one fucking
I designed
Toyota
this
podcast.
before I listened to Toyota podcast. This is
Fair.
literally the one I stole the design off of.
Yeah.
But you can see how it mounts. The top eyelets of the bolts are kicked in.
Yep.
Bottoms are kicked out. So that way you can twist side to side and have good damping.
Yep. I have this, but tipped backwards because I don't have the room straight above my axle. So it's just kind of tipped back.
Yeah, your mount is lean. It's forwards. Your shocks tip back, kind of. Yeah, to make because you don't have a ton of height clearance because you don't have.
I
a
have
full frame
about
rail.
from center of axle to the bottom of my frame rail is probably about 14 to 16 inches.
Which is not a lot considering a 12-inch travel shock is like 30 inches total.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what my current ones are. My 15 or they're my current shocks are 15 inches from the top eyelet to the bottom of the body, not even including the like full compression.
Yeah.
Full compression probably about 16 and a half inches.
Every bit of it, yeah.
Um,
So yours at full compression could never be in there vertically. It's just
absolutely
not possible.
not. Yeah,
you
no.
know.
Yeah, I currently they are angry and they're on the second innermost hole.
So they are
Like,
at
leaned inward. They are one out.
yeah.
Essentially.
They're probably at a 60-degree angle, where at perfect
Yeah.
straight up and down is
ideal.
At straight up and down is the best damping that shock can give you.
Correct.
Every
Because
degree
it uses the most amount of the shock throw.
Yes, 1 inch of up travel equals 1 inch of shaft movement. The more you lean it, that triangle shifts. If you lean it to a 45, now 2 inches of up travel moves the shock 1 inch. It's a ratio. Therefore, you're getting less damping per inch of axle movement.
So
the more angle, if you're like 60 degrees of angle.
So the shocks I bought.
Did you buy shocks then?
I ordered them through Complete today.
Hey, there you go.
Complete off-road, yeah.
563, 583, 5363.
Yeah, so some more numbers for you if you want to go. Bilstein part number.
Whoa, I thought you were poor.
Poor?
This was not actually that bad. Regular shocks from Bilstein are not that expensive.
Yes.
33-233970. Trying to find Bilstein's website.
I'll go back to the main page.
Yeah.
That's
Amazon.
Summit would probably have all the info and shit. But basically, I went on to Bilstein's website and I looked up
shock surplus. That's
like,
close enough.
By size and whatnot.
Right.
And I went through their entire chart. There's also, these are the B8 style, which is non-reservoir shocks.
Yes.
And there's also the other one. It's a 5156.
No, that's a type of aluminum.
Oh, fuck.
56.
5160s. Those are the piggyback style, like reservoir shocks.
Right. They have a bunch
I don't need that. I know I don't need that.
Yeah, the numbers all mean something when it comes to Bilstein.
Yeah, this is just regular style shock. There's also the one with a stud style or I&I.
Right.
I'm like, I need the I&I one, so figure that out.
This is essentially the same shock that I put in the rear of my truck. Is a Bilstein 5100 series.
Yeah.
It's a heavy duty F-150 shock, but that's what my mount's designed
Well,
around.
so, and that's the thing too, is this chart had soft compression or medium, and it was labeled, and there's different part numbers for soft or medium.
That'd be nice
et cetera.
to have, yeah.
There was actually a diagram that said names of vehicles and what stiffness of shock you should run, and Jeep XJ was one of the fucking, it was
One of
like,
the ones that require
run
stiff.
medium. I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy the medium shocks, I guess.
That's fair.
All right, fair enough, whatever.
So this is pretty much what you ended up with, which is a standard.
Yeah, it's.
Do you know what length?
13 eye to eye full compression is like 1306 inches.
So it's probably like a 10-inch travel shock then.
More
or
less. 7.5.
7.34.
This is the. So I was where the 2 spots I think I can mount this. It'll be the innermost would probably be at a 25-degree angle.
Okay.
That will be that would be 14 inches is eye to eye.
Sure.
So I'm okay, like
You have 1 inch of up travel.
well,
Kind of, sort of.
But being at an angle
Being at an angle, 1 inch of up travel, you're less than 45, so it'd be like 1.25 inches of travel per inch of shock.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Not exact.
Yeah, basically.
numbers.
Well, so there was the smallest one that they make is a 12-inch compressed length,
Sure.
but they also only had 5 inches of travel.
Right.
I'm like, that's not good.
that is the problem. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, like what's the biggest size I can do? I'm like, I'm either going to buy a 12 or a 14-inch shock, and I'm like, let's look at what the options we got.
Yeah.
This
Compressed
one,
length, 12 to 14.
yeah, this one being 13, I'm like, ooh, okay, like that's right about in the middle.
That's a nice
And this one
middle
has 7 inches or 7.5, almost 7.5 inches travel. I'm like, that
Which
seems to be pretty good.
Which is good because, if you're at an angle, you actually get more wheel travel.
Well,
for
and
that. Yeah.
So my thought is even if they bottom the shock out, then the leaf spring will start to flex as well. Hopefully.
No. If you bottom the shock out, you're putting all the weight on the shock because there's no.
It's fine.
I mean, it
Pop.
will be until it blows up. But once you bottom it out, you're putting all the pressure on the seal essentially until you blow it apart.
I mean, I can lean these ones in.
You just put them
less effective.
Yeah, I would start with them a little bit wider than you think.
I also thought about doing an under axle mount
because your mounts are kind of
they're on top of the axle. They're
So at the very least, if you can get them down another inch or so,
if I do an under like a hook under the axle style like the JK.
That's essentially how mine are. Is it's a half circle that comes under the axle, comes out flat. Mine mount about the center line of the tube, but you can easily mount them lower with that style.
Yeah, if I do that, I gain
on,
3 or 4 more inches.
Oh yeah, we built all custom mounts for mine.
Yeah.
But yes, mine come off the bottom side flat, and then the mount's raised up a little. But yes,
I could do that and gain if I really need to.
It'd be nice to,
yeah, it's possible,
right?
But for the one run here, probably for Black Friday, I'm gonna see how these work. These have to be better than what I'm currently running.
Yes,
I'll actually be able to use part of the shock.
Right, you're at such an angle, like you travel distance, and your shock is not collapsing.
Yeah, yep.
So anything is better.
Yeah, so
hopefully.
check these out, see how they work.
They're Bilsteins. At the very least, they work as good shocks for what they are.
Yeah, exactly. So
And you've got random 7-inch Bilsteins.
yeah.
Wow.
Put them on the Subaru.
$250 to my door for two.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of just what they cost. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, okay, like
About 250.
it'll work. Hopefully, we'll see.
That's one of those things you're like, you just have to buy them because it's just the way it is,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But yeah, interesting. Be a nice little update on the back of that.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know. That's
Basically, that's your biggest problem right now with shocks. Is your
yeah.
front shock's
I'll say like
behind
that's pretty much.
and your rear shocks
There's
are
some clicking noise in the front end. Sounds very similar to what I had.
that U-joint problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna should probably buy a U joint for. I'm gonna go through the front drive shaft especially.
Mm-hmm.
Go through that, make sure that's all good.
Make sure your caps are all tight again.
Yeah, nut and bolt check.
Mm. Just look at all the little
Kinda
things.
really it. It's kind of ready to go.
You didn't break anything, so
small
it's actually in
things.
good shape.
Right. Yeah. Weld my cross member together, patch that hole in it that I cut out
Yeah.
before s'more.
Yep, because we had to change that because your drive shaft length changed and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, throw a brace on that since you half cut out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
pretty much it. Really.
Yeah,
Trying
I'd
to think
say
if there's anything else. Yeah. No.
mine's got a laundry list of things that are messed up, but that's, just where we're at.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you're making progress though. So ideally now it's lines and then testing. Well, put the
Lines
mount the pump
bleeding.
on.
So out of the
Or
things
the
I
pulley.
have,
Sorry.
yeah, I need to put the pulley back on the pump. I'm gonna try to bleed it with a drill for a little bit, just spin it
Oh,
by hand.
yeah.
So I'm just left the pulley off because I can just
Yeah.
thread a adapter in there and spin it.
Right.
But that's ready. Essentially, I just need to start plumbing stuff now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a thermostat for the
Oh yeah, that's right.
power steering cooler, so I can have that run my big electric fan. I've got a low speed circuit, which is usually dedicated for the air conditioning loop. But I don't have air conditioning because poor XL crank windows gang.
Yeah.
But I have an
No
extra
cup
loop.
holder have an ass.
I have a loop right there. I'm like, I'll just run that to the thermostat. So at 160 degrees, it'll flip the fan on and cool the loop down a little bit. I bought a power steering filter because people say to do it. Say it makes sense. I'm like, well, okay.
Power steering disco party.
And essentially, I'm trying to slow down my return line into the reservoir
Yeah.
because if it comes in fast, it's going to hit the basically stream that the pump is pulling and it might aerate that.
Yeah.
So I'm running all bigger lines after all the gearbox and stuff.
Yeah.
So the cooler is an 8 AN. The rest of my lines are 6. So once it gets to the cooler, it should slow down a little bit, which will help it cool off.
Yep.
Filter's big, so that'll help kind of slow it down, stabilize it. It'll come into the bottom of the reservoir and then back into the fluid and circle.
More pressure, less flow.
Yeah, essentially,
Yeah.
yeah. Just a slower progression would be nice. That way it isn't rushing into the reservoir and then shaking everything up. So hopefully that'll be all good to go. I should get my fittings in this weekend, and then next week I can keep plumbing away.
Yeah, because this weekend we have rally number
This-
7.
This is number 7. This is the last one at Byron Motorsports Park for the year.
Yep.
I haven't even looked at my car. It's still in the trailer. Haven't started it. Hopefully it works.
Speaking of my tires, when
My
I got to
tires.
Steve,
Uh-oh.
when I got to Steve's place, he's like, "Man, that driver's rear looks low."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Yeah, it kind of does." I'm like, "Yeah, there's a 4-wheeler in the back, so that's probably part of it."
Yeah.
He's like, that's driving me nuts. I gotta check." I'm like, "All right, fine." He checks the driver rear, 18 psi, hot,
It's plenty.
hot,
Literally
like
hot.
drove for 7 hours, and I got to Steve's house, or at least 6. And he's like, "Yeah, we'll throw a little bit." He's like, "I'll go 35." I'm like, "Go 40," because that's what rallycross is supposed
That's
to
what
be
they
at.
recommend. That means you've rally crossed it at like 18 pounds, maybe 20.
It might have been in the 20s, yeah.
low 20s.
20,
So-
Luckily,
low to mid 20s.
if that was a front tire, you would have blown it.
Oh,
yeah.
At least being a back, it'll kind of float around in the powder and be fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's going to be fucking cold.
which is nice because my AC on the car still doesn't work probably because I need
Oh, shit, that means all the turbo guys are not going to be
Yes, it
overheating.
does.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, yeah, all the
Yeah.
supercharged and turbo
Nuts.
guys have horsepower again.
Let's just hope they break.
That's one way to put it, I suppose.
Not putting that bad juju out there, but
But yeah.
Man.
But you are.
fuck y'all.
But you get to run your heat and enjoy it instead of being
turbo
sweaty.
cars.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah, so that's our last one of the
Layers.
year at Byron, and then the next one's Freeze Your Curds on the 8th and 9th. So,
Following, 1 weekend in between, right?
yes, one weekend in between, which is bingo weekend.
Gun bingo, hell yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, it's getting prepared for that, which means I need to go start my car tomorrow, make sure it like
I'm
runs.
gonna take all the shit out of my.
Make
shit
sure
box.
mice haven't eaten more shit.
On the trailer, they don't seem to
fine.
bother.
That's
it.
fair. Yeah.
Off the trailer, however, it's a feast.
You should. You know what you should do? You should just hook up an electric fence thing
for mice.
to
The mice
just to the trailer.
The mice will just sit there. They'll love it. They'll keep them warm.
Right?
The muscle
Bastards.
twitches.
Underneath my 6.7 intake, there was a mouse nest, and underneath my Subaru intake, there's a mouse nest.
In my 2019 Ranger, on the where my oil filter goes in, which is the side of the block through the fender well.
Okay, yeah.
Above that, there's nest out in there all the time.
Gross.
I clean it out every time, and there's still more. It's just the way it is.
Fucking mices.
Little bastards coming out of the fields.
Yeah.
Get back in them fields.
Doesn't help I don't like drive the thing that much
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I was talking to coworker Joe about it the other day. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like. It's been a while since I've done an oil change. Look it up. It's been like October of last year, November of last year.
In your truck?
Yeah, I don't drive the thing.
Fair, yeah.
I've had the car. I've had the
Fiesta,
car. I've had the car the whole time.
Wow.
Last time I changed the oil was when I fixed that sensor that was messing up the transmission.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the last time I had changed
That
the
has
oil.
been probably about a year.
Because I keep my notes on like kind of when I do stuff just to keep some sort of kind of general.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh wow, it's been
Yeah,
a
you
long
should probably change oil on that
5,000
thing.
miles on it in a year.
So the battery died. That's the last thing I have a date for. That was at 71,500 miles.
What
I'm
are
at
you at
76,000 now.
Yeah.
So I just changed it recently.
yeah.
That was December 3rd of last year.
Jesus Christ.
So it's been over or December 3rd will be over a year.
Yeah.
Because I changed it 1,500 miles before that.
Good Lord.
It's been a long
I
time.
would change your oil.
It's fine. I changed it. It was fine.
I'm almost due for another oil change.
Quit driving your shit.
Box.
Yeah.
I gotta baby it now after I put all that money into it.
Now you're afraid to break it.
No.
You're not afraid to hit the rev limiter in this iteration of it.
Well, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, because
Oh,
he hits it and then lets off. Fuck.
A little bit. Well, because it
Get a
slows
Honda.
down a little bit when I hit that limiter.
Yeah.
It feels like
That's why
it.
you get more gears. Bang them. Fucking.
No, because then it...
It's fine. Just go
Freeze your curds. She's gonna be in.
You'll need second for that.
She's gonna be in second the entire.
excited.
Well, after the takeoff.
I'm so excited for Kurds.
Same.
yeah, I am
It's-
too, actually.
It's so much fun.
Hoping it gets warm again so we can take the camper. Or we'll decide then.
It's
but-
really not looking like it.
yeah, we'll see.
Might be 40
That's
degrees.
literally the Wednesday
week
before,
before,
is
yeah.
like, well,
Are we
That's
or
like
aren't we?
that's like we just keep checking the
we
website.
also we camped in the ambulance camper last October race or September race at least.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't that cold.
It was I think it got down into the 40s.
It probably got cool at night, but the day was so hot there was some temp in the ground and stuff
Yeah.
still. In the middle of a field at 40 degrees, it's gonna be a different
with
story.
and 3 of us and a space heater in the not
Yeah.
much bigger than the ambulance camper
True.
should be pretty good, I think.
3 sweaty dudes and maybe a dog.
Yeah, we'll see.
Three
Probably
sweaty
not the dog.
dudes in a camper, 2.5 feet
I say-
apart because there's no more
I
room.
would say, don't
They'll
say 5
say,
feet
yeah,
because
wait a
there's not
minute.
5 feet apart.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
It'll be 2 vertical feet from me to you on the floor, I guess.
Yeah.
Ish.
Till you
Yeah.
knock
Depends on which way you roll.
till you knock a drink over onto his air mattress. He gets mad.
I didn't want to get up yet, and then I was all
Wet.
sticky.
Yeah. So that's where we're at now. Yeah. My car, don't know if it's ready. Your guys' cars, you still drive them, so
Yeah.
it must be
Yeah,
ready
I
enough.
just gotta load up.
I'll probably check the air tire or air
Check
pressure.
the air tire.
The air
Got-
tire and
got
the air
bl-
pressure.
We got air hub, Morflate air hub,
Yeah, you right.
which I just heard on today's episode. He's finally getting his patent for the air hub approved.
Hey.
So
Oh wow,
that's going to be like a
Yeah.
legitimate
patent pending for
Cool.
fucking
design patent
8
is
years.
in approval, I believe. So that's kind of
Nice.
sick, actually.
Hell yeah,
But yeah, just fun little things.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
Oh, and then one random other thing, just while I'm at it.
Yeah.
You ever seen the inside of a booster pack?
Maybe yeah.
Now you have.
It's
There's
just a battery. Yeah.
literally just a big ass battery.
Are you replacing your dad's battery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has the replacement number on the battery and stuff. I'm like,
Dope.
Oh wow.
From
nice.
August of 13.
Holy
Christ.
shit.
You know, I'm surprised.
If I get
that-
half that life, I'll be happy.
I'm surprised that battery's not
12
swollen.
fucking years.
It is, yeah, August of 2013.
I forgot I bought one actually.
Yeah,
Like,
you've got one of these now. Way to
Yeah.
go. But
Nice.
yeah, there's the inside. It's got that's where the charger plugs in. It's just literally a conversion block to 12
Yeah.
volt and tester and the voltage.
I did see the inside of this because somebody in the Service Trucks Anonymous was like, "Where the fuck y'all get batteries for these things?"
Amazon $45.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
If it lasts half as long, this
Batteries
thing's
on
paid for
things.
itself 100 times.
Yeah, a new one's like 130 or 150 or whatever. I'm like,
yeah.
this like for $50 will be brand new again. I'm like, sold, done.
Yeah, fuck
But
yeah.
yeah, I'm like, oh, there's a date. Well, one, it's covered in dust because decades old.
Yeah.
But literally, I'm like, oh, it's got a date on it. I'm like, oh, it says August of 13. I'm like, oh, that'll do it.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, it literally is just a big.
12 fucking year old.
It's just a battery in there.
Yep.
The more you know.
Yep.
But anyway, if anyone else has got nobody else to things to say to the bow to bang,
Bang to bang diggy diggy.
anyone else have anything
Yeah.
to talk
Not
about?
really.
No, no.
We didn't
really.
go
We're waiting on Nick to come back with concert stuff. So
Andy didn't want to go RC crawl on Friday. Can't have shit out
I'll
here.
go this weekend.
We're busy.
It's fucking cold.
Yeah, I'm okay. I can bundle up. I got fucking bibs.
That's fair. Is your motor
Oh,
waterproof in
fuck.
your truck now?
This
I gotta,
one is, yeah.
I gotta find my fucking bibs. I think they're in my work truck.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure.
I don't
that-
think we'll need bibs for rally, but standing
for
around doing nothing at the river, we will.
Well,
At
my
the river
fear
especially,
is when we're racing. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be nice and warm. Standing
how
out in
windy
that
it
fucking field for
There's
2
a tree
hours.
line though, so it's not
It
bad.
doesn't. It's gonna be fucking
The
cold.
wind is supposed to be out of the east, which does not go through the tree
Oh,
line.
true, fair. Yeah.
So it'll come across the paddock and
Yeah.
just wipe us with cool air.
Yeah.
Well, I'm working in a solar farm right now, so I know exactly how fucking windy it is because we're in a giant grass field. 600 acres of fucking nothing.
Yeah, and your
because none of the
skidder-
panels are up yet either.
And your
It's
skidder
nice.
that has a
skidder.
windshield.
Yeah, I feel
and
bad
a
for all the
heater.
motherfuckers who were out in the rain yesterday. I'm like, oh man.
You just back it up near them and rev it a little bit, give some heat off the motor.
The one I was at this past winter, like early this year, people I'd be like, let me know when you do it, but walk behind it and put your hands on the fucking exhaust pipe and warm them up. So
Well, it's like Eric, the guy I work with, like he drove tanks back in the military back when he was whatever, and when they switched over from diesel tanks to jet powered or turbine powered tanks, he's like, man, it's like the Marines would be soaking cold, wet, whatever, and also they'd like tuck in behind them, and it's like 10 seconds later they're dry. It's so much just heat output.
wow, my eyebrows are gone, but I'm warm.
Yeah, he's like, it was awesome.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, on that note, I think we're done for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.